me load this jar real quick. So, like, throughout the aughts, the O's, the 2000s, there was a whole bunch of Sonic mobile games that came out for for phone, you know, mobile games. They run on Java. And I'm throwing us into Sonic hopping first, because this is like really putting us on to the level of what these games are like at their core. And you know, at first glance, it's like, why did they put Sonic on a pogo stick? What is this trash? Well, you know what? Well, it turns out, if it'll actually, like, start moving, the gameplay is actually pretty good. This is a decent puzzle little puzzler. This is one of the earlier ones, too. One of the earlier ones made by, published by Sonic Cafe. It was like a Japanese mobile game site to obtain them from. And that's why I've never played any of these beforehand, didn't even know about most of them. Because that's where you had to go for them. The volume is a little low on this one, but I have them set for the two louder ones, which are the two more important ones. Rumbling blocks? I'm just gonna play through this for as long as it goes, though. You've got, like, a plethora of different types of mobile games, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the wide majority of them, they're just card games. It's just card games. Like, you can play Sonic Hearts, you can play, I don't know, I didn't pay that much attention to all of them because it's like, A, they're not available, like the jar files are not available for them, they're not even really ROMs. It's just, this is a program that plays Java. This could probably work for most Java games that I've never even heard of. Like if there were any PC-made ones. And I have plans to show you 5 of these today. Messed up. None of them are card games, don't worry. But 2 of them actually, I believe, have potential for story significance. Not so much after playing through one of them, but you know what? We've been twisting other games to our needs anyway. So we can do that. Ooh, okay, wait. I messed it up. Because you can't go forward like that. Oh, wait. Wait. What do I do? I'm gonna run out of time. I messed this up so badly. Oh, wait. I mean, I've already done this before. Alright, I got game over. That was a good preamble. Like, I got much further. That's not even where it starts getting hard. I don't know why it's messed up there. Let's briefly go over to an example of how, like, small and non-card gamey these can be. Sonic Fishing! I'm really, really bad at this one. But this one is 100% a Sonic-skinned Sega Bass Fishing mobile game. If you can even hear the music. It's Big Fishes at Emerald Coast. That's definitely Big's power rod, so I don't think this should be called Sonic Fishing, but it has to be for marketing purposes. We're definitely playing as Big. Of course, if we were really playing as Big, I wouldn't be this bad at the game. Let's try to get one fish. One fish. One fish for me. But like, compared to, oh, you gotta. I don't understand. Like, one of the big struggles of mobile games is you can't press 2 buttons at once. It will not register 2 buttons at once unless it specifically can be registered as a button that will work at the same time. Like, it's like, that's actually 1 button, but you can map it to 2, kind of thing. That's enough of that. I'm very bad at that. I don't understand how to do the left and right, because it's not exactly like Sega Bass Fishing. Let's go to our first main feature. Actually one I've heard of before, but I've never heard of this version before. Sonic Jump! And so I see this game, and I immediately take a look at those Chaos Emeralds up there. The aquamarine is black for some reason. Rather, it looks like when a Chaos Emerald is drained. I don't know why they did this. The only other time an emerald has been like that, aside from being drained of its power, was in Sonic Triple Trouble, which was a catastrophe in terms of emerald color. But actually, I have to. That's not the button I pressed, buddy. Need to reset the game. Erase all the progress. So, I see that those emeralds come in shards now. I immediately put that together. This could come right after Sonic Battle, right? Man, who's calling so early in the morning? Plus, Sonic's apparently in a town with a phone. That's where he was in Sonic Battle. Hello? Hello, Sonic? Oh, it's you, Tails. What's the matter? Haha, don't tell me another one of your experiments backfired on you. Again. No, it's Eggman. Eggman, what's he up to this time? By accident, caught a signal, the Chaos Emerald. Wait, Chaos Emerald? I can't hear you, you're breaking up. You have to come to my research facility now, or else. Like, beep, beep, beep. Well, looks like I better do something. It's getting bored just sitting around anyway. And now we're gonna jump up Green Hill Zone, I guess. It's a hill that's definitely green. I don't know if this is actual Green Hill. So yeah, if you've probably heard of Sonic Jump before if you are familiar with Sonic mobile games, because there was a re-release that came out. And that has a completely different story, completely different graphics. It's more of a modern phone game. While this came out in 2007, I think. I got my first phone, my first flip phone Samsung, when I was 16, 15, almost 16. It was 2006. I would have been almost 17 then. Would I? Yes. And you get a... this is the kind of thing I could have played on it. Maybe. There's multiple versions and different jar files per version, depending what, like, what phone it was designed to work on. So its resolution is different. All of the games I'm playing today are 240 by 320 resolution in a vertical 3x4 standard resolution. Some go as small as 108 by 108. Some, for more like touchscreen phones later, are for like... this actually had a version of that too, or like a good 480 by 800. Ooh, 2 emerald shards. That's good. And I never actually played that version of Sonic Jump. But, like I said, it has a completely different story in that, and it's just Sonic jumping up after Eggman, who's putting animals in cages? And then you just get these, like, actually really nice art sequences between each stage to show the progression of, like, what's going on. But it's so simplistic, the story. This one actually has a story, which is still simplistic, but there's at least, like, dialogue. We're gonna fight Eggman at the end. Okay, thanks. End of each third act. Not that hard. As long as you keep the 50 rings, so you get the shard for the emerald. Mentioned that yet? 50 rings gets you an emerald shard. What is that robot? Help, Sonic! It's you again. Why do you always get in my way? Eggman, where do you think you're taking Tails? Ha ha ha! You need to be taught some manners, boy. Do you really think you can get away from me in that helicopter? It's so weird. It gets so silly, the story in this. Like, no, like, why would Eggman use that actual, like, helicopter? This music, I recognized this music as I first played through this. This is, at least for the original version of Sonic Dash, this was remixed into the menu music for that. I didn't know it had a source otherwise. The secret about the music in this is, once you're past Green Hill Zone, you can tell some of these would be absolute bops if they weren't coming through this weird, like, mobile MIDI. Sound font? That's all that's holding these back. I need someone to make a remastered Sonic Jump. I don't know, like maybe the version that came out in 2013, which is the one I was talking about. Maybe that has the same music? It seems to have different levels. I know it has a different story. And that was, that stopped being a free mobile game and turned into, like, a paid, just, like, you have it, you don't have to worry about being online with it. It's an offline game now as Sonic Jump Fever. They took out the Chow Garden, though. There was a Chow Garden in that other version of Sonic Jump. We're making great progress on, like, actually collecting the emerald shards, which is good. And it really shows how much I've grown at this by playing through that final stage. Final stage is very hard. But, like, honestly, this is good. This isn't bad, it's just weird. Whether or not you get a story for this game does depend on which version of the jar file you get. And there's also, I'll play a little bit of this afterwards actually, there's also a pre-release version that's actually quite different. It's a lower resolution, has no music, but it has sound effects, which probably should be in this, but they're too quiet. Oh no. Okay, we got 70 rings. You lose 10 rings per hit, so as long as you don't suck that badly. Okay. Okay, we're in danger. We're fine. We're fine. I hate the swinging balls. I am worried this is... Okay, we're only like 2/3 through this. It's fine. This will be fine. Wait, I'm playing these in the wrong order. I wasn't supposed to play Sonic Jump first. Alright, we're playing Sonic Jump. Where did Eggman go? What? A flying fortress? Eggman must be in there. Oh, I was gonna play a different game first. How did I screw that up so badly? A different story-based game. We'll have to do that next. Because there's like I said, this might come... You could twist this into being a sequel to Sonic Battle because of the way the Chaos Emeralds are handled. The one I was going to do is would be right before Sonic Battle. More so right after Shadow the Hedgehog. The weird part about the mechanics in this, you'll notice I can jump up into things, but if I try to land on them like that, if I try to jump on top of them, I will get hurt. So you have to bounce up into things. Now we have platforms that have spikes underneath, we have platforms that disappear. You get extra life at 50 rings, so that's a good signal to say, hey, you're on path for an emerald card. Oh, the one I'm gonna show you, it has one act per zone. So you get the boss immediately. The bosses are very much like, they don't have mechanics yet, like they do in this. On top of that, not only was there like a pre-released version of this, and then there was a remastered version of this, there was also what is technically called Sonic Jump 2. Which is the same game, without the story, at least the version I was able to find, which is only in Spanish and Portuguese. Quick shout out to Broken Hyperlink for hooking me up with, like, everything we're doing today. He's wonderful. It has one extra level, I think including the bonus stage. I think there are 7 regular levels, there's 7 in this. Other than that, from what I can tell, it's the same game. So there are 5 versions of Sonic Jump. Kinda. Way more if you consider each different jar file a different thing. Like, the backgrounds are different, like how complex those are. The music font can be different. It gets much worse than this. This is pretty jamming. I can get behind this. Aside from, like, the weird grinding overdrive. I missed it, but it's fine. Once you go through the loop, you can do the insta-shield jump again. And you can do that at any point of your descent, and that'll get you through those blue rings again. If you were going to use an insta-shield jump in the pre-release version, you have to do it as you're jumping off the platform. Oh, you gotta get down there, Sonic. Oh no! Easy. We're blasting through this. Sonic, I knew you'd come to save me. Sonic, it's always you. Eggman, what are you planning this time? Hehehe. All I have to say is, there's only one Chaos Emerald left. Wait, Eggman. Sonic, I think Eggman is gathering all the Chaos Emeralds for another one of his diabolical plans. No kidding. I'm not so sure for what he needs them for. I'm so sure what he needs them for. But we have to stop him from getting that last Chaos Emerald. The final Chaos Emerald. It's at the top of Angel Island. Eggman is probably headed there, too. Angel Island. Looks like it's time to pay him a visit. It's okay, we were just there. We were just at Holly Mountain. That's where the emerald shattered. Going to Ice Cap Zone! Honestly, like, even with this sound font, this theme kind of slaps. This is also, like, where the difficulty in terms of getting enough anything for the Chaos Emeralds really racks up. Sure, Knuckles can help us. But yeah, according to this story, Eggman already has the Chaos Emeralds. And it's later that they get separated. So, but I don't know, we can hand-wave that. A little. I mean, he only needed one to do his Chaos Control experiment, which is what he needed to restore a Chaos Emerald for in the first place, if we were going to get to this point in the timeline. So, like, why not twist it a little? Ah! Nobody likes that. These can be so tricky to jump around. Get the better one? Who knows? I will be resetting a level if I don't get a Chaos Emerald Shard. Or maybe I should just, like, go through and go back, because you'll see there's a point where having to go back and collect the Chaos Emeralds is part of the story. Nice. And that's how you access the bonus stage. Which... there's no real conclusion about that. Which is part of why I'm willing to, like, hand-wave some things. The story's pretty basic, but at least there actually is one, you know? And, like, between the advanced assets, actually a lot of these are taken directly from Advance and Advance 2. Nice, nice, nice. It really feels like this could come right around Battle in Advance 3. Oh, he's got double grinders now. Oop. I'd like to be careful of this boss a little. Hehehe. Knuckles, hand over the Chaos Emerald. Knuckles, Eggman. Sonic, what are you... Ha, you fool. Never take your eyes off the enemy. Oh no, the Chaos Emerald. I heard that in Sonic's voice from Sonic Adventure. Ha ha ha, the last Chaos Emerald is mine at last. Eggman, what do you plan to do with all the Chaos Emeralds? Hehehe, what else? I plan to take over the world. You will soon learn the power of my greatest invention of the century, the Brainwash Beam. The Brainwash Beam? Farewell, little fools. Now the final Chaos Emerald is mine, ha ha ha. Oh no, Eggman has all the Chaos Emeralds now. Sonic, this is all your fault. You hadn't distracted me. What? You're the one who took your eyes off him. Quit it, both of you. There's no point in arguing. Eggman is planning to use the powers of the Chaos Emerald to brainwash the entire world. Where have we heard that before? Actually, in the chronological playlist, you will not have heard that before. Once he's done that, Eggman will be able to make everyone do everything he says. That Eggman, Tails. Where do you think we can find him? Well, he has to send the beam all over the whole world somehow. So he's likely to head into outer space, so... I think Eggman has a space station in South America. He's probably going to launch the rocket from there. Alright, just hang on, Eggman. You're in for a surprise visit. Yeah, South America. Let me just pull up the Sonic Unleashed map. And, oh, wait. What? There isn't even, like, an akin continent to that in that. Oh, we got a groove, though. Or, as far as I know, Jungle Zone, that's on South Island. From Sonic 1 8-bit. If they needed to do a jungle, they didn't need to, like, be like, hey, South America, but okay, like, literally none of the world has been established at this point, aside from those 3 islands and the general central city area. Mechanical jungle. Oh, butts. Oh, okay. I don't think we're getting the emerald this time. Oh yeah, no. I know where we are. I'm gonna have to restart this. Get those initial rings. What else to unpack there? First, I didn't even mention... Kinda sucks that Tails got kidnapped there. I don't know why they did that. The way they handled that in later games that involve brainwashing, which is a reoccurring thing, as if it's like the mobile games wanted to do a lot of like stuff like that, and then they show up in like the actual games, and it's like, oh, but like that's the first time, and then it happens several times again. I shouldn't really mention. You know what? There's a spoiler caveat, and this is episode 36.5 technically. So we got brainwashing in Sonic Colors. We got brainwashing in Sonic Runners and Sonic Runners Adventure. That's why I say like the mobile games try to double up on it. I don't want to do that again right now. We'll come back to it later. This is a hard level. Oh, this is also a hard level. Oh, I missed the good. There we go. Alright, so we're not getting this Chaos Emerald either. I think the first time I did this zone, I only got the Chaos Emerald on the last stage. Against Eggman, which is wild. Okay. I messed it up. We'll start from the beginning then. How do I have so many lives? Because I haven't been letting them. Because I'm better at this game than I used to be. Alright, listen. Listen. Show you the route I want to take, that I'm not taking, because I keep forgetting how to play this game. That route. Thank you. Now we have 27 rings, which is... Now we have 17 rings, which is... not great. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but it did. I went right through a spike platform. There's like distinct jank, but you know what? That's to be expected. I am playing this with my numpad, by the way. This one specifically. No! I don't think we're getting an emerald. I don't think we can chaos control our way out of this one, boys. Okay. On Voyage, the veggie. And also, like, again, like, you don't get direct reference to Angel Island in, like, any of the core titles at this point. Like, we have the hints that, like, why else would Knuckles be living in a place they can access if it were not Angel Island, like, in battle? Which, again, like, I'd say the theory that Angel Island did not lift off after Adventure 2. It stayed on the ground until Advance 3, or Adventure 1. What the hell? The hell game. There's also, like, if I go back to a checkpoint, I want to just reset the entire stage so that I can get the rings again, right? Makes sense. Really misgauged the jump for the insta-shield, though. Really? I think this was the second zone in the pre-release version. I don't think there was a blue sky zone. And I think there's one that has egg rocket assets in it. Oh gosh, why this one? Okay. Fine. Repeating my first playthrough's blunder of only getting one Chaos Emerald shard in zone, and it's against Eggman. In Jungle Zone. How did they find me all the way out here? Eggman, wait. It's too late now. The rocket will launch any second. It looks like I've won this round. Farewell, Sonic. Catch me if you can. In outer space! Haha. Man, we were so close. What do we do now, Sonic? The whole world's in danger. It's too early to give up. This is the... Tails, is there any way you could shoot me up into space? What? Well... You try to use the controls at the station, but you're not thinking about... I don't care where he's going. I'm going after him. Okay, I'll take care of the enemies at the station, Sonic. You go after him. Rest in peace, Sonic, said Knuckles. Eggman, I'm going to put an end to this. We'll get some more jams here. Is that the space station from Sonic Cosmo Fighter? I'm just realizing this. It looks a lot like it. Space. What? No, I was not even close to that high. What is going on here? We're gonna hear very soon what I mean by, like, this soundtrack suffers from the sound font we're on. Why? Why does it do that? Holy crap, what is happening here? These badniks are so weird. They're not even badniks, they don't have animals in them. I hope they don't have animals in them. In space. Then again, if that's the space station from Sonic Cosmo Fighter, I said this during the Sonic Rubber Blast stream, we just put them over there. There's usually at least enough leeway to, like, lose 10 rings. Oh my god, why? I keep messing that up, too. I don't understand that, specifically. Like, you were just launching me into spikes and I can't do anything about it. That's how I get up there. At all. And again, I want a remastered version of the soundtrack. So it doesn't sound like trash. Give me that last ring. Oh, okay. I think we're good. Girl, get up there. Get Act 1 with the, cause like, I didn't get any Jungle Zone for a while, so I was like, maybe that's the Aquamarine, and the bonus one's going to be the Green Emerald. No. There's no Aquamarine for some reason. There's just sad gray emerald. Which I guess is colorless beryl. Not to be confused with the more, like, radiant, diamond-like white Goshenite. Okay, just barely. There is not a lot of screen wrap leeway. This is not the pre-release version. This is a lot more like Jungle Zone in Sonic 1. This isn't... Yeah, see? The actual platform was right there, but it was too low. Let's just get to the story. I don't want to reset so many times. Actually, no. Now that I think about it. I want to see if the story's different if I get there with all the Chaos Emeralds. I'm gonna go back to Jungle Zone before we wrap up Cosmic Zone. rings I lose there? What are rings you never gain, but ones that you lose ahead of time? Also, you never pointed out, you can clearly see there's a bar on the side that tells you how far through the level you are. Why? Game! It's always right after the checkpoint, too, it does something like that. It's like, no, now I can't get the Chaos Emerald shard. What are you doing? I am glad that you can still bounce up into these things despite their spikes. Spike. Oh yeah. I always get hit by that. It's such cruel level design to put a spike platform underneath a jumpy. Okay, I did it smart that time. Extra life. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, back to jungle. Okay. Yes. I don't lose it. Okay. Emerald shard. Collected. One more. I can sort of go off the screen a bit, and I wonder if, technically this is a higher resolution than I have it set to. The weird thing about mobile phone games, if you try to play them in, like, whatever resolution you want here, it doesn't just, like, scale them. The assets stay the same size, but, like, the level structure stretches, and it becomes actively impossible to do certain games. Alright, please? But maybe, game, please? Have you considered? Sometimes you do just go through the spikes, and it's like, why? Why? Do that all the time. We're at 50. I can be a little dainty. That was so terrifying. And I don't know why sometimes they don't... The things don't explode. Okay. Final stage. Before the bonus stage, which is the actual final stage. Gonna have a lot of blue hoop rings to go through. Hey, game? Alright, I think there's leeway. Also, a ton of these badniks. It's so hard to manage. We're zooming, that's for sure. Okay, okay. I don't know why that happens sometimes. It's like where I expect Sonic to be is nowhere near where he is yet. And the game is just like, you thought. But have you considered that that's not how this game works? Okay. Just have to survive. We just have to survive. We have a lot of rings to work with. Eggman. Alright, that went well. Farewell, Eggman. Sonic, why you... I never thought you'd come all the way out here. No more running, Eggman. This is the end of your journey. I'll make you pay for this. Ah! It's gonna explode! The space satellite blew up, and the Chaos Emeralds scattered across the Earth. That's a way to put it. Eggman's ambitions have been thwarted. The world was once again saved by a hedgehog. Sonic, you okay? Tails? Where am I? Sonic, you're so reckless. I thought my heart was gonna stop when I saw you falling out of the sky. You're one lucky hedgehog. Heh, sorry to worry you. I think I might have gone a little overboard. Well, I'm sure that you'll be fine with that hard head of yours. Oh wait. You brought back all the Chaos Emeralds, right? Well, the space satellite exploded, and then I think they just kinda scattered all over. What? Well, we might actually have to go look for them now. You're good at finding things, right, Knuckles? Sonic, why you? And so, like, they keep saying scattered, but not shattered. And also, all over the world. This is not all over the world. No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Can you just do the things I'm inputting, sir? Okay. So I don't know. The story's kind of like inconsistent with what the gameplay shows you. Sonic, have you found all the Chaos Emeralds? Almost. I've been everywhere, but I couldn't find the final Chaos Emerald. Eggman must still have it. I bet Eggman is still up in space. Let's go then. Let's go then. That's all. Okay. Nope. This one's very hard. These last three... Why are you doing that, game? Okay, I just want to get to the... I'm starting to want to just, like, get to the next game now, but, like, there's narrative to be finished. That's what we're here for. This is a proper it doesn't matter, even if it's not important games. Even if it's not a whole number. Oh, okay. I wasn't ready. Because, like, if we don't have a game where the Chaos Emeralds are restored, because, like, no one, they by design, until Sonic 4 Episode 2 and Sonic Frontiers, Sonic games have been self-contained. By design. That's how they do it on purpose. Nice. I ruined the nice. The Black Emerald. I don't know. What are they thinking? Not this one. Oh, the platform died. I think it's actually more so the platform disappears, but the ring bonuses don't. If they go off screen. Missed quite a few rings there. Oh, this is the one with like the silly spike areas, I think. Like, imagine if that was real saxophone happening there instead of whatever MIDI font. God damn. Sort of after a while get like the habit of just always doing the insta-shield double jump. Should we like try and work that the insta-shield eventually turned into the double jump and that's what happened here? A weird change in its mechanics, if so. Just get me to the top at this point. It's fine. Why didn't you go on there? It's not fine anymore. I need more rings. There's one more ring. You're out of control, game. You are out of control, game.
It's your main man Knuckles, and we're Meteor Herd. You ready to go in space? Help me get the emeralds.
It's very tedious when it gets to the point where but we've designed this so that if you get hit this many times, you have, like, just enough to not. Just enough to fail. Can't believe I've come so far, just to fail. Thank you. Like, why? Why is it structured like that? It's so hard. Why is it so hard? Okay. We didn't lose the usual suspects this time. And if we can just survive... We can just survive... We're getting excess rings. I'm feeling good about this one. I don't think I even can get hit enough times to lose this many rings. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of obstacles in the way, but I have to get hit 3 times. Okay. Final level. Jackass. Jackass behavior, this game. Just tosses the badniks right in front of me, nothing I can do about it. Come on. Grow up. It's avoid the badnik or you explode. And you explode, actually. Why? That was unavoidable. It was separate from the rest of the pack. What is this doing? Oh, the jank is really showing up when the difficulty amps up, just like every other Sonic game. Your game is only as stable as it is playable, apparently. Don't... Did I really miss that? Please. You know what? I, like, totally avoided the other Sonic Jump before when I could have gotten it. Like, Sonic Jump and Sonic Dash were from around the same era. And I saw runners and I was like, Dash can't hold a candle to this. The Jump probably had some merit. And also that, didn't have emeralds in it. I forgot to mention, it had... Christ, it just had rankings. I think it had red rings as well. I'm not even getting hit anymore. See, like, that one didn't have too much momentum, even though I came off of 2 different loops before. That's what I'm trying to understand. Hello. And that time, I just plowed right through them. Please. Get out of my way. Okay. Final Eggman. Boop. Got him. Got him booped. Double booped. Oh boy. Don't do that. Game. Suggestion. Don't do that. We did it! Eggman took 1 shot! That's actually, like, a really hard version of Eggman. Give up, Eggman. I find the final Chaos Emerald. What? How? Why? Never. Here it is. Ah, why do you always have to interfere, Sonic? You have won this time. I'll see you again, and then... Huh? Where's he gone to? Sonic, are you okay? We get this, like, intense music for the rest of this. You got the final emerald? Yes, but Eggman disappeared. I have to give it to you, Sonic. Without the Chaos Emeralds, you can't do anything now. Not true. Not true at all. Don't get complacent, dude. But I have a feeling this wasn't the last we saw of Eggman. Oh, really? Finn. Sonic Heroes. Alright. Get this trash out of my face. This beautiful trash. We're playing the best Sonic mobile game now. Shadow shoot. The sound font, not fantastic. But the main theme? Let it load. Oh yeah. That's some Sega Saturn style MIDI. This plays the story if I do this again, right? There's not really, like, text story in this one. Shadow's going along, and he gets exploded by Eggman. And Eggman comes in, takes the Chaos Emerald. Shadow's one own Chaos Emerald. What's he gonna do? He can't Chaos Control now. But he can shoot. Still has a gun. So, where I immediately interpret this, remember at the end of Shadow the Hedgehog, where Eggman was like, now it's my turn to get the Chaos Emeralds, and then Knuckles called him a creep and then murdered him. And this is still like right after Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow still hasn't thrown away his gun that he doesn't know why he has. And Eggman's making right on his word that he said. He's gonna get the Chaos Emeralds. And starting with taking Shadows so that he can't Chaos Control him. This is just, like, enjoyable. I forget to shoot because the actual, like, platforming is great. This is where I want to note that a couple of the mobile games that came out were just sort of based off of the mini-games in Sonic Battle. One of them actually was a mini-game. The thing with the mini-games in Sonic Battle is that they're multiplayer only. So having a mobile game version of it is pretty cool. The one for the Tails Flying one got that treatment. This is sort of, I think it was called, like, Speed Demons, something like that? Where you race across an area like this. It's a scrolling thing like this that you play in. You race as either Sonic or Shadow. Pretty much, they built a whole game off of that idea. And gave it to Shadow, because Shadow doesn't have enough games, apparently. But they also gave him a gun. This is literally one of exactly two games where Shadow can use a handheld gun. These are the exceptions to the rule. Shadow just uses what works. Especially when he can't Chaos Control. Eggman's a jerk. And also, yes, the frame rate's supposed to be this low. Don't worry. These games all have like a maximum of 50 frames per second. But sometimes they just decide, ooh, what if we animated at 15 frames per second? Gotta be a little proactive at this point. We just stay in the center. Like, let me stay in the center for a second. A little more efficient. We'll get shot, and the timing of the shot is specifically that if you don't, well, only one laser, huh? Okay. If you don't move before the spike balls get there, you won't be able to move before the laser. It's pretty crafty. Jadeite Forest. I really like how the levels in this are named after gemstones. Big fan of jades. Big fan of paradox. Big fan of diamonds. So far, that's the only not green one. I didn't pay attention to what comes next. I know one of the later ones is amethyst, but with a twist. I won't spoil the twist. Actually leaves me to question. I got died. How many of these actually had, like, genuine, like, English releases, other than, like, Sonic Jump? And how many of them are just like, this is technically a global version, but it was made really with just Japanese audiences in mind? Just, the main way to go is the spin dash. Like, the gun is auxiliary. And needed for the bosses, specifically. And I missed. It seems you can't shoot if you are in iframe mode. AKA, right after getting hit. Yeah, dude. You could even speedrun this, because it's a matter of chaining those boosts. And not hitting these. That's not good. I'm going on the boss with... We got one ring. We're good. This one has a bit of a twist to its mechanic. Moving laser. Music's so good. That one in like the way it comes out is so bad it's good. The main theme is just so good. I hope there isn't like I need 50 rings to collect Chaos Emerald, because this game is way too hard for that. Pearl Mountain. There's at least one level that does not have this theme, but I'm not getting tired of it. There is also sound effects. You can kinda hear them. It's not like Sonic Jump where I don't know if they actually are there. I didn't show you the bonus Sonic Jump. Okay, I'll do that at the end. Or, no, after this. I'll do that in the order I was supposed to. I was supposed to play this before Sonic Jump, because between Shadow and Sonic Battle is before between Sonic Battle and Advance. Literally. Obviously. Oh, start shooting. Lost all my rings. Before the boss, again! We're good at that. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. I don't like it. It probably shoots a laser separate from the enemy. I wonder if I can destroy it. No, you gotta... Maybe it's just a shield in a way? I might have to watch out for shield mechanics later. No, okay, it's got a laser. I don't think I can destroy it. Good looping. You love to see it. That's... Honestly, the Sonic Jump music sort of loops similarly, but it doesn't pause when that happens. I just never played any of those stages short enough for that to be a thing. Hey, why does the category say Sonic Jump on my side now? I'm getting really upset with you, Twitch. I don't know how it's showing up for y'all. Calcite Hill. We're making headway. It says shoot. Okay, did it say jump before? Oh, this is different music. Okay, cool. I complained at Twitch for nothing. It's actually OBS that's being a little jerk then. This is a short level. Ah, I was collecting so many rings for once. Alright, we hit that. We did hit that booster and it didn't do the thing. Oh, it's got two lasers. Shoot him. It's... the timing on when you gotta shoot these things can be so weird. Thanks. I've done like no health to it. Alright. Got a little bit there. Halfway. Let's just survive. Shoot to survive. I wish I knew about these when I was younger. Hey, I moved like twice and it decided, no, you're just gonna keep shooting. That's the whole thing. Like, I wasn't sure how to control this one. There's two ways to set up the controls for this, this program. You have the numpad. You also have, some phones would have like separate directional pads. And with that, there's also the top row of buttons, like the forward, back, and the center, which usually mimics, like, the 4, 5, and 6 key on a phone. Man, what am I talking about? Phones with buttons? I've never heard of those before. But the caveat of not being able to, Cornelian Bridge, oh yeah. Talking. Not really being able to press two buttons at once, and especially when it's up and down. It is easier to just do up and down on the control pad. Oh, I didn't get the boosty. Let's yeet. I'll probably start shooting at times. Even if it's just to, like, make way. A very red bridge. Reminds me of a certain radical highway. I do appreciate the changing up the music. This is not as much of a bop as the main theme, that's for sure. Oh, rude. What is that donut? Oh, is it coming after me? Yeah. Quite a few hits on it at one point. And its laser homes in on me, at least for when it for where it's deciding where to go. Sped up, halfway speed up. Oh, the bosses are getting more complicated. They're getting more complex. Oh, this is going way faster than the last one. There we go. Would you believe, this is probably the loudest game so far, but it's about on par with how I had Sonic Jump. This volume is set to low. It can be set to medium and high. I don't know about you. Amethyst Castle! Delicious. I don't know about you, but like... if I don't, like, do something special half the time, the minimum volume for is a boss rush. The minimum... what do you call it? Volume for a lot of apps is too loud, especially if I have my, headphones in. In danger. Wait for it. Okay. Yeah. Knew it was gonna be a boss rush. Seems like it's only a boss rush of the, This was, whatever happened before Cornelian, right? This was the Calcite Hill boss, right? Oh, only one. Weird. I'm gonna hit us with the Cornelian Bridge. Yeah, also. I think these things have slightly less health. I feel like I got to that phase 2 a lot faster. Oh yeah. That went so much smoother. That's said Amethyst Castle once. I'm pretty sure they've all said 1. Oh no! This is the only one with multiples. Interesting, they didn't just make it 2 different zones. I can't Eggman spell Amethyst. That's what I was saying about, like, localization options. Hey, actual level. Oh. I misinterpreted where my positions were. Ooh. Get him. Oh! Fell down a hole. I believe... that wasn't a hole, though. That was a slowdown. Why'd that happen? You get 2 lives to work with. And I died only once prior to that. Yeah, see, I did the same thing again by accident. But I didn't die that time. Hey, I found the jank. You'd think I've gotten better at this by now, but, like, you can really cheese this game. Go. I think there are checkpoints, technically. Like, if I were to die now, I would start halfway. I feel like it just repeated the level, too. I know. Mostly. Not entirely. Nice, nice, nice. What do you want, Eggman? What is that? A street cleaner? I need to be in the center, and you're not putting me in the center. He takes a lot of hits, huh? As in, like, he's big. The hits hit him. I knew that was gonna happen. Then we get a final boss music, huh? I don't expect a lot from this. Sonic Jump probably, like, the reason it got a remake the way it did is because it set a high bar in terms of, like, music quality for a phone game of its caliber. Also, the explosion sound effects remind me of Sonic Spinball, specifically. Alright, so how does this story end? How is it going to tell me, no, you can't put it there in the timeline? Complete! And then Shadow kills Eggman again. He chaos controlled. Something he could have done without it. If this took place, you win. If this took place after Sonic Battle. Clearly it does not. Okay, I want to show you that little bit of Sonic Jump that I was talking about, the pre-release version. Luckily I don't have to change resolution, even though it's 176 by 220 instead of the usual. Insar. Go there. Green Hill Zone. Like, the sound effects start the same. Then you have this weird sounding jump. You have to trampoline. Here's a slight echo. It's silly. The jump sounds so uncomfortable. I don't think you... That was straight out of Sonic Advance, even though Sonic is small. I tried to do actual Sonic jump mechanics. Yeah, I just wanted to show how that works. Fun enough, the best version of Sonic Unleashed is the same resolution. But we're gonna just start wrapping stuff up now with a little game I'm sure everyone would love. Ignore the resolution, it's supposed to be this big, but Sonic the Hedgehog Golf. It's not just... Good load. That's right. It's actual Sonic the Hedgehog Golf. Oh my goodness. This is a different... You can't break through that? So yeah, if you thought, you thought Golf Forever was a completely original idea, I have no idea if Team Forever know this game. This is a different... Oh, because this is a whole... This is a different hole. This is hole 8. It just started from where I was. Hold on a second. New game. That's why this is so hard. Let's do a different character. Sonic... Knuckles has freaking... sunglasses on for some reason. As you can see, Sonic uses the, Sonic 3 thing. Sonic 3 sprites, so I imagine these all do, to a degree. I missed. Yeah, just some nice golf. This has been a bunch of Java mobile games. I was, the reason I like this one particularly... Oh, look at that pose. Knuckles has birdied. Because this is using Sonic 1 assets. There is indeed a Sonic 1 port to mobile of the Java variety. There's actually a couple. before you get to the 2013. There's Sonic 2 as well. There was never Sonic 3. There was never any Sonic 3 mobile ports. We did not see a Sonic 3 port that wasn't just a... Gonna go, Knuckles? That wasn't just the ROM from the Genesis port packaged into something between, the Sonic and Knuckles collection and Sonic Origins, like, genuinely. Chippy. Knuckles is eagled. There is actually quite a few ports of mobile games that came out, like, around the same time, though. Two most notably, we have Sonic and Sonic All-Star Racing. Transform? Was it Transform? Which actually, it's pretty good. There's multiple Sonic racing games, one of them called Sonic Kart Racing, and it's really bad, actually. That's a case of something I considered playing and was like, I'm not having any fun with this. I'm not playing this. There's one called Sonic Kart 3DX, and I want to play that one so bad. It looks like Sonic Drift 3 with Mario Kart DS style models. I want it. Do a little chippy. Oh, missed. Just a little putt. Knuckles messed up. He bogeyed. What a garbage golf player. The other one that I considered playing, and I kind of ran into the same idea as Sonic Kart Racing, but not as horribly. It just kind of was lackluster. Was, Sonic at the Olympic Games. That's right. Not Sonic and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Just Sonic at the Olympic Games. That is actually a mobile game you can get right now, but it's a completely different version. Do I want to, like, do I go down here to make it go much higher? Oh, you do left and right. I did not know this. Okay, so that puts the spin on it. I got you. I feel what you're doing. Picking up what you're putting down. Put it right in the center, then. Full tilt. Full power. Full Knuckles. I should have put more spin on that. Find out. Can we do it? Yeah! The program is flipping out when that happens. Like, the menus start disappearing for a moment. But yeah, Sonic at the Olympic Games. It's just Sonic, and the original Java version has 3 to 5 courses you can do. And honestly, it's a neat interpretation. The characters models are based off of Sonic Advance as well, like most of these are. And I think there was also a winter edition before they made the current version that is just sploosh. That is just an updating modern style mobile game that, oh, it might not actually be because you do have to pay for it. How do you even do this one? Like that maybe. Stand. I love that this exists. It's because it does really customize the courses. I do think what Golf Forever does in actually letting you play through several holes in Green Hill is better. Come on, Knuckles. I believe in you. Oh, I see. Weak. I'm gonna bogey. I double bogeyed. That was a hard stage. I think it's game over if you bogey too many times, though, right? Okay. Well, the one, like, other story game that I was really interested in is, like, completely inaccessible and barely known about. So there's no jar file available for it. Called Sonic no Jigen Resha. Ooh. That one worked. And that's one where, I don't know what the actual story is because it's so obscure, it's never been translated. But, Sonic goes through several zones of Eggman's train kidnapping off several animals, and he has to destroy the train and save them. And it has a genuine story to it. I just don't know what it is. Oh, heck yeah. Well, that's a birdie. How many golf holes are there? It just keeps going. Oh. Oh, heck yes. Oh, heck no. That spring was a trap. That's not enough power. But it got me up the edge. Here we go. It didn't count that box. Oh, where are we going? Why are we down here? This is so mean. Loop it. Loop it right in. Oh no. So close. So far away. I want to putt that. Okay. What's on the green now? What it's called, right? Even though it's Green Hill, so it's all the green? It's up hard. With that garbage performance. Sometimes I press the button at, like, the exact perfect point, and it's like, but you didn't press the button, and I'm like, are you sure? Oh. Oh! Oh. That was too exciting. Uh-huh. And sometimes I press it, and it doesn't do anything. Okay, so it's not shaking from Knuckles celebrating. It is the program flipping out when I win. Oh, we gotta fight Eggman now. Hell yeah. This is like Bowser in Mario 1. But the implication I got there. Alright. Alright. Why is this such a large... Why is this such a large? Let's put that much spin on it. Okay. That was underwhelming. Less spin. No, but see, that one needed the spin to go upwards instead of downwards. Okay. What is par for this? 6? We're not getting par for this. I'm realizing I have confirmed that you're not seeing the shaking that I'm seeing. It makes it feel like Knuckles is making like super powerful hits. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, right over the egg. Right over the egg. And in the hole. I know what the shaking is. The program is emulating having vibration, which I usually turn off. I'm glad I usually turn it off, because it is screwing with me and my ability to actually do things. I don't want to play Marble Zone. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up. There were a lot of these mobile games. That's all I can really say. And there's more than there are worth to go through, but I went through quite a few of them today that are worthwhile. So yeah. Tune in tomorrow for Sonic Superstars. That's what you're getting from me. Bye!